Alright, so I'm here at Stanley Park and behind me is the Lionsgate Bridge. So it's a very crucial connector between the North Vancouver and Vancouver. So let's go check it out, as this is an awesome viewpoint just to see everything. There's just so much around here. I'm really amazed. But yeah, let's go ride it and see what it's like riding on such a big bridge. So we're here now on the Lionsgate Bridge, and like a lot of the setups here, which I really like, is that basically they set up sort of two trails, both one-way directions. Right now we're actually headed in the southbound direction in the west sort of bike trail. So it's not, I call it trail because you will encounter pedestrians here as well, and you definitely need to take note. The whole thing is only about 1,500 meters, 0.9 miles, but you can already see there's an amazing view. There's a giant ferry that's leaving out for probably some great vacation, and you can just sort of see 180 of everything. And another thing interesting to note is that, of course, like many bridges, there's going to be inclines you have to deal with. The north end is where the steeper incline is, probably around 4.5%, but you can actually pick up a lot of speed when you're going into the sort of north direction heading into North Vancouver. And I really want to sort of put out there to take it easy and have caution, because you can sort of see from the look here, it's not really all too wide. It reminds me a lot of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, in terms of how it's set up here. And up ahead you'll also see like this sort of like boulevard and divider thing, and of course there's gonna be tourists taking photos, and you should also feel welcome to take photos here. But yeah, definitely not the most wide sort of trail, but the one-way directional things definitely help a lot. But yeah, also do encounter these climbs, as well as there are these sort of metal, these little sort of bumps, but they're metal, so the bump feels a lot heavier. All to say that like it's definitely very scenic and it's worth visiting. You can get here from the Stanley Park side pretty easily. You can either use the Stanley Park Causeway, which is sort of like this main bike lane that just comes in straight through the middle, and then cars drive on it sort of like a highway to get to the downtown. Or you can use the Stanley Park Drive, which is the main sort of driving route that goes around Stanley Park. There's no bike lanes on it anymore, but people bike on it still all the time, as it has a speed limit of about 30 kilometers per hour. So it's like something about like 20 miles. So yeah, so as we're getting along here, roll over that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I am planning to cover a lot more Vancouver content, as well as I'm here for the long weekend and I'm finally doing a lot of these famous mountain rides. I have a huge backlog to fill, but yeah, definitely just want to start just pushing out some videos to really get you all excited to go visit places, go riding, especially if you plan to do the Seattle to Vancouver. This is definitely a must visit once you get up here. But yeah, watch out for these obstacles, and you can sort of see the jarringness of that. And then the last thing I was going to show in this video is sort of your options of what to do once you get off. It's pretty simple. You can either just keep going straight, where it's sort of going to be sort of sidewalk, I would say, basically like a sidewalk trail that you can go along the causeway and go on your way downtown. Or as you open here, you can actually make a right turn, and that will bring you to where the video started at Prospect Point. That would basically bring you also to the main Stanley Park Loop, which I think if you're sort of road cycling, it's probably a more comfortable experience, but that was the direct route. And then I was going to show here, if you're heading in the northbound direction now, so this northbound, it goes really fast, so take ease, because there are some sort of floor furniture, but you sort of come off here with decent speed, but then you can sort of veer right, and then you'll connect onto the trail, and then you can sort of go on from there. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you ridden this? Would you go ride this? And I'll see you all in the next video.